Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal.
There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Best chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. And the finish! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Charlton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Lovely, now he's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. Charlton are looking to go forward now. And here's Haaland.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Van der Ven with the clearance. Best. Szoboszlai. Real chance! Robson. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Haaland. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, this could be a chance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Szoboszlai. Driving forward. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Haaland! And he's whipped and he gets big! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
A case now. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robson. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Dunk. Up towards the front line. And claimed it back swiftly. Some resolute defending there. Arsenal are opting for an early change in personnel. At best. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Charlton are having a ball here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal finding their passes. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And he celebrates his 30th goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there's the end of the first half.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Arsenal changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Now he's got space here. Van der Ven. Cantona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a good look here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Cantona! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Dunk can get it clear. And it's made its way to him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the shot! De Bruyne. Goes for goal! Against the crossbar. Okazaki. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have...
Chance, surely! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Shoots! They've done it! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Wilshere. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mikel Merino providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's had a hit! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pressing high and with purpose. Caicedo. Mikel Merino might just make this. Cantona, Van der Ven, and he's had it nicked away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Charlton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that's gone route one. Threads one in, thinks about the shot. He's going for goal! And that's off target.
Rodri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Henderson cuts it out. Van der Ven. Can he get it? And De Bruyne! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Soboslai. Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 14. Tonali. Number 17. Thomas Rashitsky. Substitutions taking place.
That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. And it's Marino. Mikel Merino proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries a shot!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's chosen to go back. Rosicki! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rosicki. Marino. Rosicki. Adams. Jordan Henderson. Arsenal are looking to break at pace.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's been shifted off it. De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way and reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball, and he's in here. Cantona. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Van Dijk. Rodri. Saka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's and Owen! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's a sharp little ball here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Saka. Saka going full tilt down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Dunk can get it clear. That's good running with the ball. Okazaki receives it in a wide position. Okazaki. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Rice.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to... And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Thinks one through. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Decent progress down the left. He has found a way through. Henderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on.
Bergkamp! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bergkamp really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he plays one through. Real chance here. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bergkamp has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Dunk. He's played it back. And it's Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ødegaard. Saka. And it's
There will be 1
Ødegaard.
minute at a
Jordan
time.
Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Wilshere. Cantona quietly revving up. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Ødegaard. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. In it. Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rice. Now Ødegaard. Bergkamp. Lovely bit of skill. Rice. And smartly reclaimed. That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Saka. Saka, who's on a run down the left wing. De Bruyne. Who's looking wide. Fired deep towards the back post. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Drives it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. Nice bit of trickery. Aimed in towards the centre. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Okazaki. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Darwin. And it's Okazaki. De Bruyne. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
This looks promising. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's managed to get rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. And it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Darwin.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Okazaki. Gets into some space. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Cantona.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Please
How would you
join
sum
me
up
in
what we've
wishing
witnessed,
all
Jim?
the best for members
Arsenal
of
can
our
be
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun.
Oh, smashing header! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Messi. Rafinha. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there.
Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bergomi cuts it out. Bergomi wins the duel this time. Now it's Rafinha. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa is herring after that one. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Mateus gets a foot in here. Cantona. Now it's Villa. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Plays it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Cantona. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Raul. Raul. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. Raul going face to face with his great rival. Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Probing pass. Well, that looks a good ball through. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Raul. He's in a great position here. Zanetti. Good ball, good take. Messi knocks it into space. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 20. Entrará al campo.
Here we go again then. He's had it taken off him. Boca Juniors come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Raul. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rafinha. Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Always onto this. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Adams. To Bergamy. Mateus. Chouameni. Raul. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Boca Juniors are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He's found a way past. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cantona aims beyond the defence. Tries to cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And smartly reclaimed. Mateus. Cross in, looks like a good one. Bruno claims it without any fuss. Now this could be a chance. He might be in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Big chance! Cantona, and he's there to make the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Spread it left. Very nicely done. Can he finish? In for the pieces. Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Cantona. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh no, this does not look good. Berbatov knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cantona.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robertson wins the duel this time. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Rice. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Tries to get it clear. Rice. And Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Berbatov. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Played into the box. Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Berbatov. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass.
here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Played towards the other side. Matheus Cunha. Cantona did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
That's good vision. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Pires going face-to-face with his great rival.
And here's Van Basten.
Olise! Decent enough try. And they can counter here. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely weighted ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson floated through. Oh, this is great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Cantona gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergomi played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Antonetti. And the return pass. And here's Cantona. Picked out brilliantly.
Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that's well seen too.
Rijkaard.
He is always looking to break lines. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson. Robertson. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Looking for a corner. Spain have their second corner now. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's a pretty loose pass.
Rijkaard.
Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through.
Olise.
And it's White.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Can he get it through? Great, it's Van Basten! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
That was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Bebeto. One half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
And it's been played through.
Takes a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar. Looking to play him in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
David Villa. Now it's Cantona. He's beaten the last man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Serginho's cross. Chiellini. Quarter of an hour played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? David Villa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Villa.
That was lovely, that.
Mateus. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni. Howson gets over and intercepts. Mateus. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Raul. And this...
Can he finish?
You've got to be quick to recover this.
And a chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is lovely.
Real chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good.
Right card!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crossed in again.
Oh, smashing header!
Marseille would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tonali. And it's Vitinha. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raul. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Darwin. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi gets through on his own.
Takes a shot! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that ends it.